Hello everyone, this is Evan at my tiny workshop. I wanted to share a few little projects that I've done with my Sherline lathe. Very fun project, pretty easy to do, something that can be done in an evening. So, I love tools. I do a lot of gunsmithing. I'm not a professional gunsmith, but I've been doing it for a lot of years on my own things and for friends and family. So I made this set of brass punches. Of course, the grooves had to line up because I'm OCD, as well as a set of Delrin drivers. This is just more for pushing pins out by hand, not to be driven out with a hammer. They're not very strong. But if you don't want to mar up your work, this is great. If you need to do a little heavier work, this is awesome. And I just made up a little pouch to hold everything. Just a little roll-up pouch. And then I have pin punches. And then roll pin punches. And one's missing because I broke it. And I'm waiting on a replacement. Very fun little project though. Something that you could do easily. With a small amount of material. A little bit of time. Comes out great if you're patient. I recommend doing common sizes for what I'm doing, gunsmith work. These are common to pins to most guns. You can make them any size you like. And on a previous episode, I also showed where I made Tommy bars for my Sherline that index into the chuck for tightening up pieces that I'm going to work on. I like this much better than just the bare rods that they give you, which are nothing more than a piece of just a length of steel, round stock. I've been working on one of my favorites. I've had this for many years. My Springfield 1911. I just finished a trigger job on it, as well as what's called a marvel cut, and that's in the slide. That's where the disconnector meets up to the shoulder of the slide back here. And essentially, you're going to bevel that off so that there's a smoother transition between the slide and the disconnector. If you open up the top of your firearm, you can look down inside and you can see where those index together, and a little light work with a file and polishing, you can make the action so much smoother. Anyway, this is one of my babies, and I do have a muzzle brake on it that I had made that the finish matches the gun perfectly. Anyway, not to get into guns too much, but that's just something I was playing with tonight. Another little fun thing is my dad picked up a pair of these inexpensive calipers. They're a pretty amazing quality for, what you pay. The interesting thing about these is they do millimeters, inches, and fractions. So if you're just trying to check the diameter of a fractional drill, you can easily do that, or an end mill, or any other object. It's so convenient. It's so much easier than doing the mental math of decimals, which I learned on from the time I was very young. I had to. I grew up in a machine shop, and we didn't have all this. They were dial indicator calipers, and I had to learn decimals and equivalents very quickly, which enhanced my mathematical skills greatly, which is awesome that I learned that. It just improved my knowledge, but this is a total cheat to be able to just choose millimeters, decimals, or fractions and have it right there on screen immediately. Something I'm not used to. I guess maybe I'm old and never had things like this available. So, anyway, my leatherwork company is EK Leatherworks. You can find me on Facebook. I have a business page there. Please visit it and follow if you like it. And if you need anything made, I do ship all over. This was just a basic pouch that I made many years ago. So nothing special. Doesn't really show my capabilities, but it does a job. Glad I was able to share with you guys, and I hope you enjoy it. Stay tuned for my tiny workshop, and I will try to bring you more good content. Good night, everyone.